The Lord is my helper, says the psalmist, and what wonderful words they are, to exist so in existence. The same scripture travels on, and says, deferring here a little to the different translations, the Lord is with those who help me. This, to me, is a curious statement. The equation is a bit clouded here. I think of my biological father who helps me here on this earth. I suppose he accepts some invisible help from God, and is never aware of the source of the contribution. But the equation must pivot on me. It has got something to do with me. Where is the strength of this thing? Perhaps the strength of this thing is the self-awareness and feeling of my exquisite self, so exquisite that I trade with this. My value has an involuntary demand, across all dimensions, across the entire cosmos. My exquisite self, and its feeling, is an insistence point, and as we talked about elsewhere, a thing that here can insist upon itself, and it can insist upon itself as a trade in the universe, because of the unique nature and gravity of itself. I think this morning also of a picture I had in my mind as I woke up from sleep. I saw a little bird, colorful, precious, vulnerable. I had it in my hands. I wondered then how it is that this precious little creature, so vulnerable, so defenseless, can survive here in this wilderness of life. And as I thought so, I had the faint sense that God whispered, the precious and defenseless little bird represents sexuality inside humans, therefore protect it. Sexuality needs protection. On my end, I suppose, sexuality cannot be left to its own accord, it must be protected and fostered. If we let it learn on its own, it may, one day decide it is a swan on a lake, or a pig in a sty. It does not know which one to be. We must consciously, with intent, view, or deem an image, onto our sexuality. We give it a room to live in, a room of purity and its feeling, and beauty and its feeling, a room with vulnerability. Sexuality will not obey suppression of urges, but it will obey the house it is in. On another topic, I tried something last night as I went to bed. I had read something by Micah Turnbow where he had seen God create the sun and the moon. In the creation of the lesser light, the moon, the Word had said to the moon, the waves of the sea will sing your song. You will bless the night, and those who find rest in your light will dream sweet songs. It is the last part of this sentence that interests me. I am presuming that the night, or the state of the night and the moon, is a dimensional state of sorts. There is something inside it, however much I understand it. So, last night, I decided to actively find rest in the night, which is to say, I rested, with intention, in the night as I was going to sleep. I gave up all worries. The hope is, according to the above, that I will then dream sweet songs. On my part, here, I think a song itself is something but not much. Perhaps the song, or sweet song we receive at night, in its rest, is something for the day, something for our destiny, a song of life that we can sing throughout our lives. When I woke up I didn't remember any such song, other than the little bird, in the palms of my hands as I woke. From the rest in the light of the moon, a sweet song to give a house to sexuality, and such a house, of purity and beauty, must be a way of life that is indeed a song of life.